much like you. She's got those big brown eyes, that sense of adventure. She's always trying to move. Steven works late, he shows his love through his paycheck, and he loves 60 hours a week. So you know, this year's been great, but this week's been sad and lonely, knowing you thought of me, 'cause I only thought of you.
I'm feeling better, but this week's been sad and lonely, and I only thought of you.
I only thought of you.
I only thought of you. This is my last letter.
Again, up next is our last song, so we just want to thank you so much. This is so beautiful. Well, we appreciate it so much. Please do take the opportunity to give us some feedback. If you don't get one of those handy index cards and pens, you can always just send us a message on Facebook or whatever. And we do appreciate everything you guys did tonight, and filming and taking pictures and just being here and being supportive. It's been the coolest. So thanks again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The last time we were here, we were dancing, and I told you I'd sing you a song. The last time we were here, we were happy, now you're gone. The last time we were here, we were laughing, buying a bed for your new home. The last time we were here, we were singing a song. You said, I love the way girls flirt with you, 'cause I know that they don't stand a chance. At the end of the night, you'll be right by my side. So darling, please just dance with me down aisle 17, 'cause that's all that I want to do. You said, I love this bed and I love where we're headed, but I'm in love with you. When I can see us like ghosts down the aisles, with our smiles and our love for everyone to see. You whispered in my ear, said everyone here's jealous of me. Said I got a house and a bed and a lover to make this house feel more like a home. Said all roads are worth roaming as long as I'm not roaming alone. You said tonight we'll drink till the world seems as happy as us. Baby, I can sing you that song. In the morning we'll be in our house comfortably. So darling, please just sign your name down in the signatures. 765 Lake Avenue. You said I hate the cold, but I love where we're going, and I'm in love with you. Well, I'm in love with you. here we were laughing, 'cause you made the world disappear. But when the world returned the favor, it was hard not to savor the tears. Cause the last time we were here, we were dancing, but I don't dance so much anymore. Cause when you left, you took with you the music, the lyrics, the floor.
Then tell you I love you more.
But I heard the sound of someone happy, like I heard it before. The day you said you loved me forever. She was reanimating through folded, tear-stained paper and cursive and original ballpoint. Their passion was so simple. It didn't have all this other shit. They were every man and every girl. The pain they had, they still had the rigid. We survived the depression form of repression that allowed them to push that shit down, way down. They covered it up with handwritten letters and songs about dancing and picnics and moonlight. That was the real art. That was the romance. The art of denial and the romance of moving on. But God, I could see what she loved about it. It was straightforward, it was hopeful, clean. It was cleaner than we could ever dream of being. All the blood and all the dirt of war was swept under the rug of knowing that you were right. When the hell was the last time I was right? In the age of cowards, he forgot regret, and it gave him power, but only for a minute. He prayed it over, and the good Lord, he said, you're only a coward if you forego regret. You're only a coward if you forego regret. But then I got wise, and I saw all the power in a young woman's eyes. And I prayed it over, and the old good Lord said, you're only a coward if you forego regret. So I brought you flowers, yellow roses, right to your room. I was gonna tell you that I love you straight to the moon. But I heard the sound of someone laughing, then I heard your laugh too. So I laid the yellow roses down and took the card that said they were for you. Start sleeping, but I can't stay awake. So I hold tight my pillow and I pray that you're safe. I cried out to the heavens and the universe said, maybe it's the coward who tries not to regret. My heart again for holding it next to yours, breaking it in the end. All of our memories moving through my everyday, but they're like a troubled brook to wash all my guilt away. So thank you for loving me.
Thank you for letting me. Your face is everything I love. Eyes that can see my mind and all that I'm dreaming of. All of my memories are colored by your silly smile. I know that you'll be around for all of my little whiles. So thank you for loving me.
No, you're good.
Oh, God. He's so much wittier and likable. So I will take, I guess, this second while we get situated on the keyboard real quickly to thank Brandon Partridge for helping us put this together. He's a good bud. And I love him very much. Jeremiah's ambivalent. He said so before we got here. I'm sorry. It's been awkward, but something like it. It's gone. Oh, there. Oh, sorry. But yeah. So thanks again, you guys, for being here, and thanks Brandon Partridge, and thanks Richard, right? Williams for being our video player now. We appreciate so much your time. You guys check out Stupid Dope. That's Richard's. You should check it out.
That's a young one. Yeah.
Alright. This is another song.
Nailed it! Okay.
Okay.
She was a blonde beauty queen from the Upper West Side, New York City. She never knew what it meant to say what you mean, but she was so pretty. She had a house in the hills, a house on the beach, on the borderline. She wasn't mine for long, but when she was mine, she was mine. She'd stay up till 4 drinking whiskey. She was the last to go to bed. She could outdrink me, outdrink anyone that went to her head. She liked to wear short dresses when we went out to dance. Lord, we went out to dance. She made out with me, made out with the cash, and rolled out in the Benz. She lived like a mainstream chick, but she fucked me like a hippie when I made her mad. She never loved me more than she loved her friends, but I loved her like she did. She knew every word too easy, but she didn't know Mellencamp. She fucked me like a hippie. She fucked me like a hippie when I made her mad. We met doing Doxy's God in Brooklyn when I lived out in Queens. Her first words to me were, "You're gonna be dangerous," and I say what I mean. She liked that I liked selling weed and that I didn't turn down a drink. And closing night she called me handsome and took the train with me to Queens. And we fought about everything. She told me she didn't think that we could fall in love. She never once called me her boyfriend, even when I was. Her parents thought I was trash. Her friends were higher class. I just wasn't good enough. And she caught me by surprise when she cried and cried the night that we broke up. I got a text a couple weeks ago that said she missed my bed. And for a second I looked at Rose and thought I could get away with it. Risk the life you have, reaching for something that you might never get. But do you hold on tight to what you have and hope to God that this is it? I once was lost, but you took me home. Forevermore, forever yours, forever on. By my side all through the night, just hoping that I'd come back to life. I roamed the earth alone for good, just waiting for you to come back home. I know you hate the countryside, but I can't stand the city life. I know you want a different life, but it just may be a while. Fire to my face, but my shoulders, they never feel the blaze. I want to find a different place, but I can't seem to turn away. But I walk into the living room and I hear you say that it's your bedtime soon. I sit and I watch you close your eyes as I sing you your favorite lullaby.
I lose myself as I cruise myself into a myself-sized hole. And with every curse word, there's a worse word coming out of that mouth I once wanted to kiss, but no more. Would I rather be happy or right, I ask myself as I bask myself in the warmth of a victorious slur when yesterday was all for her. Because her is a word that means so much more than her, than she. Because we were we before sleep. We were we before dreams. We were we, but now we're just her and me. And I want to scream, I'm sorry. Just come kiss my searing mouth, but now my mouth is won out. And no doubt about how now. She found out now. And my defenses were down. How can I let myself sound so right? And she's right and I'm wrong, and she stayed far too long when I was cheating all along. But the blame should be placed in both our songs, my dear. Or did you hear I wouldn't hear of your transgressions, dear? Or did beer get in the way of your clear mindset that day, and that guy's lips looked so great and you kissed them, they were, and you forgot who I was, but now here's where we are, my dear. She slams doors and screams, and I punch holes in things, and she talks to her friends who wouldn't date me anyway, and I don't need their sympathy, she can have it. And our friends take sides, and lips are hot while hearts are cold, and cheating lies are never told, never once unfolded. And sorry is never once uttered when I'm thinking of myself. I heard about lovers a year ago summer, confessing their love, though their love was undercover. And though they felt underground, on the surface they were together. And I heard of a mind erased by the fall, and a heart too heavy and pride for the call. And the fall they took knocked him back underground forever. Was good at faking the mystery he was shrouded in. His brain was good at taking the clouds his mind was clouded in. But she was good at baking, and he liked that she brought him home for dinner. And the pain they felt was put at ease by a vein or a nostril. And all the stand-up comedy on that one station constantly reminded me that being depressed could still be funny. Walked a long, long way to be with you. I tried so goddamn hard to agree with you. And now I'm on my way just to hear you say goodbye. Goodbye. On mute, and my tank was on empty, so she couldn't hear me curse at her. She couldn't hear me try to speed to see if I could be at a gas station before I had to push. And my voice was on mute, and my love was on empty, so he couldn't hear me curse at him. He couldn't hear me try to stop the sea of words and tears that made me fear I couldn't stop myself from leaving. I walked a long, long way to be with you. I tried so goddamn hard to agree with you. And now I'm on my way just to hear you say goodbye.
remind you guys again, I don't know where the index cards have gotten to. Okay, great. Please, for real, anything you feel like you want to write down, take it, write it. We want to hear it, even if it's like, God, Jeremiah's so sweaty. It's like kind of weird. Jessica has underboob, also weird. You can write that down. But mainly thoughts about the musical would be awesome.
Y'all have pens? They're back here. I have pens.
I bought 2 bags of pens. There should be like 1,000,000 pens. There's only 20 pens.
Look how many people immediately had comments. Wait, where were they? Give me one, give me one. I need some comments. Okay.
Maybe we can make it work this time. After all the mistakes and the goodbyes, maybe we could take our some time. Maybe we could. But I don't know why you could ever trust me. I told you lies, said I wasn't lonely. I had a choice and I chose to fall in line. Baby, maybe we could. Maybe we could fall in love. Lust is just a stepping stone for the two of us. The way I feel for you, my blonde beauty, could change everything we ever knew before. And then you swore, till the raven takes our hearts together for nevermore. I saw the open road with nowhere to go before, and for the first time my heart wanted more. So away I drove, and I should have taken you with me. I lied and said I wanted to be lonely, but I needed you with me. I knew it the minute I drove away. But you never told me to stay. Instead you said, maybe we could fall in love. Lust is just a stepping stone for the two of us. The way I feel for you, my blind beauty, could change everything we ever knew before. And then you swore, till the raven takes our hearts together for nevermore. I wanted to love, I wanted to fly. I needed my freedom, but I didn't know why. I made up excuses, but the truth is that your love, it bled me dry. I needed to try. I needed to try. One day you'd say exactly what a girl needs to hear. The next day your heart was turned off the minute I was near. The way I felt for you, my blue-eyed beauty, it changed everything I had ever known before. But I needed more. So I flew this bluebird heart away from yours.
Poetry unsaid and counted grains of sand. I love you more than the amount of books I've never read. I could tell you I love you, but middle schoolers say that to each other. I say that to my sister and my father and my mother. I say that to someone who stops me on the street to tell me I dropped something, or the fast food employee who gets my food to me quickly till it loses its meaning. My love is crawling and teeming with too many places and too many people holding on to a word or three. My dad said, kiss too many people and your kisses will lose their meaning. Tell too many people you love them and they'll just stop competing for it. I can tell you I love you more, but that would just be cheating. So I tell you that you mean more to me than ice cream and hot wings. That you show up in every one of my dreams as the resolution that if my life had a constitution, being with you would be a law with no amendments, except maybe midnight pizza. I knew what love meant before I drowned it in mud, with ignorance and lies and pride and life through college eyes. You came in and cleaned it. And it came back spotless and pristine with trust and pride, the good kind. And eyes that look only on you. I don't know what I'd do without you, my darling, and I have no idea how to tell you. My vocabulary is a travesty to my English teachers. Words with 3 and 4 letters. I say fuck and shit and damn and hell too often because I don't know better words for what I'm feeling, and I don't know better words for what I'm feeling for you. And my heart was numb, but now it's beating, and my brain was dumb, but now it's thinking. My arms were lead, and now they hold you tightly. My eyes were blind, but now I'm seeing the beauty of the world suddenly surrounds me, and all those colors are duller when you're not around me, like a smoky, hazy photo of you in my arms with no flash. No one sees the reds and the blues and yellows and vibrant black and white that I see. I love you more. Filter those words through something with better vernacular, please, and know that's what I truly mean. I love you more. Baby, in life and in dreams and what's real and what's never seen, you mean more to me than anything.
Thank you for loving me. Couldn't live without you here. You held on to all of me, and I never felt freer. Babe, will you marry me? I couldn't live without you here. If you're just a memory, you're the only one there. So thank you for loving me.
Thank you for loving me, even for a little while. I've never felt more beautiful. No one's ever made me smile. You're just a memory, but when I reminisce, I still feel you there. At night when I close my eyes, you're the only one there. Thank you for loving me.
For loving me, for waking me. I remember her voice like it was my own. I climbed a mountain fly her home. I made her memory, I made my own. I made her promises. I remember the day that we fell in love, but I still didn't know the kind of man I was. I was made of pieces, she was made of love. At least that's what my mama said. But I can't remember the day it left, when you said loving me was nothing more than a misstep. It was a step, it was a stepping stone, and now you're all alone. Your eyes were fire, your teeth were fists. You take me to the mountaintop to see the sunset mist. You were my refuge, protecting my lips, protecting our promises. You put my hand on his word, and you made me swear that I'd love you long as you kept that long brown head of hair. Your life and lovely words, they made me care, but I can't still promise this. I can't remember the day it went when you said with no words that all your love was spent, but you spent it well. It was a mellow tone, and now you're all alone.
And I remember your songs. I remember the melody you hum to me and make me sing along. I remember all the moments that were right and all the moments that were wrong. I still know of my love for you.
I can't tell you why you're gone. Just sing to me quietly and make me hum along. We're about to get rock and roll! Okay.
Oh my God! Frustratingly beautiful complication of what's wrong and who's to blame. As you place the blame on my side of the fence, you're not. In a heart-wrenchingly wonderful way, my name comes out just right. When you say Rose, my love just isn't quite as strong.
Knack for being wonderful and making me say I'm sorry for things I didn't do. A knack for making my heart scream for more of you. This love fell like rain on my fingertips, with a simple word from your lips. And I didn't say I'm sorry. When you spit those knives, when you spit those rhymes, and now all that time I feel so alive, but I don't wanna be alive without you here.
drink and just give us like a few minutes and we'll just start up and you find your way back here and I'll be back.
I got the weekend free. I got a house at the beach. Not a house, it's a condo. It's my dad's, but it's off season. We should go. I know you hate all your friends, except Rose, Matt, and me. So let's go, just say fuck it. I need a new sand bucket, and boy could I use a drink. We'll get our toes in the sand. We'll feel the sun on our skin. Well, we could get baked, we could play poker, we could get high, listen to the Joker. Steve Miller Band sounds so good to me. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. I got the weekend free. Well, I could get drunk and serenade you. Chocolate syrup marinade you. You look like you could use a drink. Don't think, just make up your mind. Just for today and tonight. Well, just pretend you still adore me, even if later you ignore me. Just give 24 more hours to me. Let's go to the beach. Told me that you knew and that I wasn't there. You told me you could never love anybody else. But you said I was a good lay, and when I sang you melted. You took off all your clothes and led me to the bed. And now I'm crazy, thinking of the things you do, baby, making me believe when you're naked, a better part of you becomes alive. So take me to your place and let's collide. It's 3:13 a.m. and you've yet to arrive. And if all goes as planned, I'll be at work at 5. But you got my blood pumping, I'm more or less alive. So thank you, dear, for showing me I haven't quite yet died. Instead, I'm crazy, thinking of the things you do, baby, making me believe when you're naked, a better part of you becomes alive. So take me to your place, 'cause I'm begging you to let me take you home. Craving sounds you make when we're alone, baby. Tonight let's just pretend I made you mine. So come on back to my place, let's collide. We'll make love without love, we'll make do. As long as I can make it with you. Take me home, take me in, Lord, now I'm begging. Mama, you know I never beg. But now comes alive. Ooh, 'cause I'm begging you to let me take you home. Craving sound you make when we're alone, baby. Tonight let's just pretend I made you mine. So come on back to my place, let's collide. Woo!
That's not real. Okay. She was just painting a simple one. She didn't catch your eye at first, but I saw her body and everything made sense. Everything fit. If one part of her was different, a different smile, if her ears were pushed back or moved forward at all, it wouldn't work. But everything made sense with everything else. And her eyes, the way she looked at me, into me. Without saying a word, she told me everything was going to be fine. She took my hand. She took me to bed. She let me. Oh wait, I see it. I got it. I'm with you now. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay. You're sleeping with Sam, aren't you? Was probably a bad way to start. But my heart was hardened when I saw the photo of the two of you starting to hold each other closer and tighter. And Sam's a man and Sam can dance, and I feel so much worse that I smoked a bowl and made a call and wrote this limerick verse. Sam's a man where I was a boy. He uses toys that make noise and vibrate and make you undulate and hesitate to come, which makes it that much more fun. And I want to die, and time flies by. And I fantasize about you looking in his eyes and moaning his name instead of mine. I tried to date, and I tried to contemplate, and I tried to meditate, and I tried to masturbate, and I come up hard, and I come up empty. And I know it's my fault, and I know what we talked about, and I know that I walked away. But in the meantime, there's a chalk outline of my heart on the pavement, and my dad used to say, kiss too many people too many times and it loses its meaning, but he was wrong. Because every kiss still rings out in my mind. Every life-changing, firework-inducing kiss we shared still rushes through my brain before bed, before sleep, and every dream includes you. You're sleeping with Sam, aren't you? And I know these pills are supposed to work, but I just feel empty until I pull up fucking Facebook and see her there holding on to some guy named Steven. I put Sam in because everything started to rhyme and Sam worked better. I can't stop thinking about everything that led up to the end. My friends think I'm crazy because it's been so long. Why did it end? Why didn't it end? What drove us to the end?
Look, I admit, you're a writer. You write words and it hurts when no one listens. But I listen. God, I listen. Are you listening? I am talking. You write words to tell me you're sorry. You're here with me. We're conversing. It's what humans do. I'm not getting food. I don't know why, but it's there, like the water or air, like the birds in the sky. You're a thorn in my side, but you're here. You're written on paper, but paper can't comfort me. Your flesh and your blood and your hair and your teeth and your hands that can touch and a mouth that can speak. And I hope your ears are working when they hear me say, I'm
read all your written down prose. But now you can't even move to tell me you're so far gone. If you can't hear me, know that I'm sorry. Know that I love you and I will forevermore. If you can't hear me, know that I'm leaving. Know that I'm so close to slamming the door. If you can't hear me, know that I'm sorry. You're saying nothing hurts more than your words. If you can't hear me, know that I'm on my way. I'm angry. I'm sworn. I want something more than this ending. This bullshit ending. Want to be sure that you're following along. You won't win me back with a poem or song. This is it, baby. I'm gone. Won't be like the last time or the time before that. Or the time before that. Or the time before that. Oh God. I'm gone. If you can't hear me.
Speeding out of my chair, and I'm nervous, 'cause I can't clean up my mess, and I love you, I can't quite find my breath, and I need you, I might just need you less. I loved you, it seemed like a perfect way to start. And of course there was a looming but there, a gigantic however, but I just couldn't bear to say it, break her heart. So I love you was all there was in a quiet moment before she slept. But the morning's coming and it's cold outside and I can't bear to see her breath when it changes from breathing to crying, and it's just the beginning of the day and there's so many words that I have to get out but none of them I can say. And I love you.
You made me promises. You said maybe there'd be a lot of us going your way. That's what you said. You don't remember. When you said what over and over and you poked and you pulled till I told you I loved you. You smiled and nodded. You said that's what I thought.
Where we
You
are.
smiled again and said I love you back down into the midday. But who knew that eternity only lasted this long, and it's apocalyptic how far my feelings have grown, and those feelings will
And
attack
I
me when the
expect
daylight is
it
gone.
to be.
Now it's morning, and I have a whole day to respond.
But now we're
And I know
so
now
much farther.
I'll never say I love you again, not to you or myself or
'Cause
my
I
family and
can't
friends.
help how I
I thought love was a lifestyle. It was a thing to say. Fuck. I'll say I love you. Even if this is the beginning of it.
She said the sun is bright and burning as it sails out in the west. She said if you can find a place dear, I will bear to you my chest. I'll let you kiss it soft and deeply, make me hunger for the rest. Then I'll be less drunk and horny, I'll just be your second guest. Well, used to hear them play their songs on the radio, and I'd always sing along, but now with their records low, I've turned from rock and roll to something slow. Though you know that's not my scene, just wanna hear that white boy sing. I still smoke, 'cause you still smoke, and I want to be like you. And I still smoke, I light one up 'cause I know that you will too. And I still drink, though I drink beer now 'cause you drink wine. And I wonder how we made it out alive without you by my side. And there's no place to hide, but I will try, I will try. I'll sing, where have all the white boys gone? I used to hear them play their songs on the radio, and I'd always sing along, but now with their records low, I've turned from rock and roll to something slow. Though you know that's not my scene, just wanna hear that white boy sing. Jesus loves me, this I knew, for the Bible told me to. Little ones, they stay too long, now they're weak while he stays. I snuck into your room, told you I was leaving soon. I wanted to say goodbye, but then you started to cry. And now I've stayed too long, I'm weak while you stay strong. Though you know that's not my scene. No, that's not my scene. Cool.
I just turned it on.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
No!
You don't need it. Everyone's like, I'm done. So thanks again for being here. So this is, it's not in any particular order. It's not necessarily in the order of the show. This is basically just sort of like a preview that we put together with our friend Brandon Partridge over there. Just sort of give you guys the general vibe of what it's like, so that we could get how you guys feel about it. So again, if you just got here into cards and pens, you can do that. Thank you, KG, for this wine. But yeah, please just bear with us as we're like dealing with one microphone and whatever. But thank you guys. This is like the awesomest ever. And please film away. Film away.
Yeah, we encourage you to use your photography and recording devices.
Never happened.
Already done it.
Now, so great. This is just like short.
I don't need much.
That's not right. That was about to be a real sultry version of that song. Okay.
I don't need much. I have some money. I believe in luck. And I believe in fame. You won't speak up, so I'll continue talking till I make you laugh. And you tell me your name. My name is Matt. You're Hobbs is probably pretty. No, I believe in naps, and I prefer the rain. I skipped my 7th grade dance to see Pokemon 2000. Wait, was that a laugh? Means I'm on my way. I think this world's a trap. I think we all know quietly that if we turn our backs, a knife just might be there. But I believe in good, like I believe in evil. I think you might be both, and I think that's unfair. Cause maybe you know, maybe you don't, why I'm always here. Yeah, I know you don't know me much, but I've seen your laughter and tears. So I come in at 5 every day, and I order just 1 beer to make sure you don't disappear. Cause I don't know much, but I know you deserve a house with a chandelier. I think you're sublime. I think you're an angel. I found a word that rhymes, but none that describe your grace. I know that only time will make us not strangers. And I'm free tonight, you just name the place. Cause I don't know just where to go or what I'll be tomorrow. Yeah, I can't trust myself too much, but I trust you the most. And I can't swear on my 1 beer at 5 o'clock tomorrow. But the way things are going, I'll probably go just to hear her laugh and know her name.
Her name is Rose.
Of course. Her name is Rose.
I think you're a freak. I think you're a weirdo.
I think that's from Creep. You're entitled to.
I think it's nuts that you'd say those things to me, but if you promise to never stop, I might say I do. I decided then and there to take the hint that was given. If someone loves me, really loves me, didn't even know my name, I think God told me then and there I deserved a life worth living. And he's cranky and moody and right all the time, and they call him a loser, and we fight all the time. But there's passion and romance, and he thinks I'm sublime. He keeps me smiling from ear to ear. He said,
I don't know much, but I know you deserve a house with a chandelier.
my heart warms to the stories my grandparents and parents and their friends have. So I'm working on this restoration project. It's historic documents from the Second World War. And I found these letters, like from this couple, exchanged while he was at war.
He was part of the Special Intelligence Unit, which is why all of his letters were kept, but okay, so his unit would go ahead of the division, right? Over enemy lines and like commandeer civilian property. Anyway, so his unit would set up these intelligence monitoring centers in like a French farmhouse or whatever, and they would monitor enemy transmissions and flight patterns so they could inform their division on the best course of action before they advanced. I mean, it was intense. It was incredible. So she was on the home front, of course. She was a seamstress, so she worked on an assembly line sewing the left sleeves onto uniforms. They had more appropriate girls for the right ones. But these letters, I mean, it's like you can taste their longing in every line. You know, the time it took them to write them out. Pages and pages at a shot because they didn't have any idea how long it would be in between them, you know? Like how long each letter would take to reach their lover. So they said as much as they could, or even more than they should, because every letter felt so final, because it could have been. The weight that each word had, each beautiful description, each term of endearment, it could have been the last thing they ever expressed there in writing, to be held onto, poured over, slept with, folded into pockets, in book covers, touched, clutched, forever.
I woke up this morning with you on my mind, a song ringing in my ears and a memory that stopped time. Louis and Alice singing from their souls, you whispering as we danced on my wooden floor. You would do whatever you have to make it back into my arms, and I would die for one more chance to see you smile and to see you dance. So dance with me, baby, dance with me, angel, even if it's just in your mind. Think of me, darling, think of me, angel, I'll think of you, cause if love's the first word on your mind, well, I think we're doing just fine if love's on your mind. I can't get by for a little more time when I am loving you in the way you look tonight. They all said, yeah, that'll never work, but I told them